No, that I feel like that's such an important advice, especially for people who are moving here as students and they're starting. Because as a student, even for myself, like you apply to these large companies and you mentioned it's extremely competitive to get into. So this is another outlet I feel to definitely look for, at least for students. But do you have any other general advice for immigrants that are moving or starting their careers in the West or in Canada?
I would say work on LinkedIn more than your CV, and then work on your CV and interview skills as well. So interview skills and LinkedIn would be more important than the CV in a lot of cases if you're going into the sort of companies that I'm applying for, right?
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people back home, they focus most of their job hunting effort on refining the CV. Uh, Focus more on how do I reach out to potential people, right? Research the sort of, you could say, if someone is a financial professional and they're moving to Canada, they should talk to financial professionals before they get here,
Yeah.
and they should network and find out, okay, how does this work? How does that work? What are the different departments within? What's your job like? So that way they know how to pitch themselves in an interview. If you get here and you start that process, that means you've lost 6 months.
Yeah.
This sort of research you should start doing. There's WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups, you can look for them, LinkedIn groups that are aimed at helping Pakistani professionals when they land here. You network with those people long before you land here, and you find out everything you can on the job market, on interview styles, on how Canadians talk generally. So when you're in your first Canadian interview, doesn't it you shouldn't give off the feeling that you just got here.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So that's yeah.
Okay. And from your experience, like starting from Pakistan and then moving to Canada, is there any like specific habits or skills you've developed that really stand out that's allowed you to be this successful? Is there something that really, really comes on top of
Uh,
mind that's allowed you to be at this level right now?
I would credit Stoic philosophy and it is what it is mindset. Right. Applying for, like, before my BlackBerry internship, I applied for at least 550 different internships,
Okay.
right, within 3 months. And there's no slowing down because of it. It's you decide that, okay, I'm going to apply to 5 or 10 every day, 5 every day. And on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to apply to 10 every day. So think of it more as this is something that Suwaid does every day. Or if you decide to, let's say, go for a walk every day, then just think of it, this is part of me. It's not
Yeah.
something I have to do. It's something I do.
Do. Yeah.
Once you take that thinking to the problems you face or what you have to do, once you take that sort of thinking is, I do this, I don't have to do this, then it just becomes easier.